What's going on, everybody? It's your man Lucky. I'm back with another one. Y'all know how I do. Listen, guys, I'm gonna get straight to the point, okay? I want to talk about it. Listen, on your journey to becoming the most masculine version of yourself, guys, you're gonna encounter some tests. Period, point blank. Just being a masculine man alone, you're going to encounter some tests, okay? The key to it is you have to first be able to recognize when you're being tested, okay? You have to be able to recognize when you're being tested. The second thing is you have to know how to handle those tests. That's just what it is. So I'm gonna just get right into it. Okay, so the tests that you're gonna get are gonna come from different individuals, okay? I like to kind of put them in a category. You got your inner circle, and then you got your outer circle, guys. So your inner circle pretty much are the people that you're in contact with on a daily basis, right? You're going to be tested by, your woman. You're going to be tested by your kids if you have kids, your co-workers, your family, okay? They're going to test you. Period, point blank. That's just a part of being a man. You're going to be tested, okay? Understand that. However, being a masculine man is going to be determined by how you handle those tests, okay? So when you getting tests from your inner circle, right? Those are just going to be little tests. Your lady is going to test you, okay? You must pass those tests, period, point blank. That's just what it is. Your lady's going to test you. Little stuff here and there, okay? Your kids are going to test you. You always, when you're being tested, you got to stay in your masculine frame, okay? You have to always understand you must stay in your masculine mindset, okay? Those little tests that you're going to get from your inner circle, your co-workers, your boss, and things of that nature, those tests are kind of going to be like mental tests. Those are going to be mental tests, right? So your lady, let's just start at the crib. Your lady, she's going to test you. She's just going to test your masculinity. That's just what women do, okay? It just is what it is. Little tests here and there to see if she can knock you off frame, see if she can get you emotional. You understand what I'm saying? When you plan something and then she comes along and tries to change the plan, and she's trying to get you to go against something you said prior. You gotta stand ground, fellas. You gotta stand ground. You can't just be moved this direction and that direction, just like the wind. You gotta stand firm, okay? When you say something, mean what you say what you mean. That's just what it is. Your kids, man, dealing with your kids. You tell the kids to do something and they don't do it. You tell the kids second time, do something and they don't do it. Man, at some point, man, you got to stand your ground or they're just going to walk all over you. So you have to always be in that masculine mind frame. Man, you don't want to start jumping up and down and yelling and screaming and doing all that kind of craziness. That's not how masculine men handle themselves, okay? Stay in that masculine frame. Guys, it's not easy. I'm going to just tell you that straight up. It's not easy. I have been taken out of frame plenty of times, guys. And I'm telling you, it's when I'm taken out of frame, it's usually, I might just be honest with you guys, it's usually my old lady, man. That's just what it is, man. I'm gonna be honest. But you have to work on yourself. You have to continuously work on yourself to be able to stay and hold that masculine frame. That's just what it is, okay? Look, guys, you're going to be tested at work, okay? You're going to be tested by your coworkers. You're going to be tested by your boss, okay? That's just what it is. It's not the test that you get. It's how you handle those tests is what I'm saying. You have to first be able to recognize that you're being tested. Once you recognize that you are being tested, now you have to know how to handle that test. It is what it is, man. You at work and your boss is telling you, hey, man, I need you to come over here and do this and do that. And that's not in your job description, okay? What you gonna do? That is a test, okay? He telling you to do one thing, that's never been in your job description. Hey, I need you to do this. You gotta hold that frame, guys. You gotta hold that frame, because if you don't, guess what? That now is going to become part of your job description, guys, okay? Has to do a lot with mindset as well. I talked one time about abundance mindset and scarcity mindset. See, if you have a scarcity mindset, guess what? It's going to be easy for somebody to control you. It's going to be easy for somebody to manipulate you, guys, and you don't want that. You understand what I'm saying? So when you hold in frame, when you're in that masculine mindset, guys, you have to understand that masculine mind frame consists of just an abundant, mindset. That's just what it is. If you have a scarcity mindset, it's going to be difficult for you to hold frame. That's all I'm saying, guys. Okay, recognize the test and know how to handle the test. Okay, so those are the little things that you're going to get tested on from your inner circle, guys. Your inner circle. That's your family, your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, co-workers, and just people that you come in contact with on a daily basis. They're going to give you little tests, guys. And man, easy. I consider those as the easy tests. Okay, those are gonna come often. Okay, those are what you have to be on point and looking for on a daily basis. Those are the tests that you're gonna get on a daily basis, guys. Guys, let me tell you something. It's not easy being masculine. That's all I'm saying. That's why there are not a lot of masculine men out here. It takes a lot to hold that frame. It takes a lot to, you know what I'm saying, step back from your emotions and look at things from a logical standpoint. Guys, it's not all easy. So it's something, staying in your masculine frame is something that you have to work on a daily basis. It's not just you just here, right here, and you got it, and that's just it. No, it's something that has to be worked on a daily basis. Okay. So guys, I talked a little bit about being tested, your masculinity being tested from your inner circle. Okay. Now we're going to step outside and look at your outer circle, guys. Now, your outer circle are the people that you do not come in contact with on a daily basis, right? Now, these tests are, I'm just going to say, in my opinion, these tests are a little more difficult, okay? And really, you really have to be on point with your masculinity when it comes to these tests, okay, guys? See, I'm going to just kind of give you an example of what I mean by like your outer circle, okay? Man, just give you an example. Somewhere that you go that you don't typically go on a normal basis, right? Listen, let's just say, guys, you on vacation, right? You on vacation enjoying yourself. You may have your lady with you, right? Y'all go to a club. Hey, we out here. Let's go to the club. Let's see what the club life is like, right? You decide to go to a club. You step off to the side and step to the bar to get you and your lady something to drink, right? Guy comes over. And he approaches your woman. Okay, cool, that's no problem. That's gonna happen. But now he's rude. He's rude and being, just belligerent or whatever like that to your lady because she turned him down. And he just reaches over, man, and grab her on the biscuits, man. He just trying to holler at her, whatever. And he just reached down and grab her on the biscuits, man. A whole handful, just. And you at the bar now. What you gonna do, fellas? You understand what I'm saying? See, these are things that's gonna come from your outer circle, and this is why I'm saying these type of tests right here are gonna be more difficult. You in an unfamiliar area because you out of town on vacation. You got a guy, man, just disrespected your lady, just grabbed her on the biscuits, a handful of biscuit. What you gonna do? You understand what I'm saying? What you gonna do? Now listen, guys, please understand, I'm not promoting violence. That's not what I do. But what do you do as a masculine man? What do you do? Do you just let that pass? You just let it slide? What do you do, guys? How do you handle that situation? Again, guys, please do not mistake this as me saying that you need to be violent. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is your masculinity is being tested at this point, guys. What are you going to do? Okay? That's all I'm saying. These are the things that are going to happen, you know what I'm saying, outside your circle, okay? I'll make it a little simpler than that, right? Let's just say, man, you at the grocery store, you in line, and a guy just comes, man, and cuts in line, cuts right in front of you. You understand what I'm saying? Just cuts right in front of you. Clearly, you online. What you gonna do? You just gonna let that slide? Again, I'm not saying, man, you got to jump up and, just hit the guy with a grapefruit or something like that. I'm not saying nothing like that, but you got to stand up for yourselves. That's what masculine men do. Now, you can sit back and not do anything. Just sit back. Then he cuts in front of you. 2 minutes later, he hollering at his homeboys. Oh, come on, I got a spot over here. Then 5 more people jump in line in front of you. Look, guys, at that point, you're being tested, okay? Your masculinity is being tested. I'm not saying understand, guys, understand, okay? I'm just saying that the point that I'm trying to make, guys, is that your masculinity is going to be tested, guys. You have to first recognize the test, and the second thing you must do is, man, you got to approach it. It just is what it is, man. It just is what it is, period, point blank, guys. One of the things components to being masculine is knowing how to defend yourself. You have to know how to defend yourself, guys. But again, these tests are going to come and you have to be ready. You cannot, I talked a little bit about being disrespected. Man, when that man came and just grabbed your old lady on the biscuit, man. Look, guys, masculinity comes with a price. It just is what it is, man. And you have to understand what that price is, man. Not everybody is built to be masculine, okay? So you have to understand, guys, you are going to be tested. You're going to be tested by your inner circle, your coworkers, your friends, your old lady, your family, and all of that, guys. Just be ready for them tests, man. You're always going to be tested. But those tests, that outside circle, those are the ones you got to be careful for. But they will happen. They will happen. And listen, guys, you guys are masculine. You living, you know what I'm saying? You at the best point that you could be at in your life, guys. You understand what I'm saying? You at your best point possible, man. When you going out to the club with your old lady, listen, man, your old lady ain't no 3. She ain't gonna be no 4 or no 5. You understand what I'm saying, guys? Now we going for the gusto, man. She gonna be up there, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, them numbers is gonna be high on your old lady, man. You looking at, man, 7, 8s, man. 7, 8s, 9s, man. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to understand that those things are gonna happen, man. Now look, man, if you comfortable with a 3, 4, whatever the case may be, that's fine. And there's nothing wrong with that, man, because hey, you like what you like. You understand what I'm saying? But man, if you up there, you understand what I'm saying, guys? If you up there and you got you something, man, listen, you gonna be tested. And you in the club, man, it's just you and your old lady. And now this guy over here, he feeling froggy, he ready to jump. You understand what I'm saying, guys? He with 2 or 3 of his boys. Come on, man, what you gonna do? You gonna let it slide because you outnumbered? Guys, don't get yourself jammed up. All I'm saying is there's a price to pay with being masculine. Guys, you will be tested, man. You got to understand. First, you got to recognize the test. Number 2, man, you got to handle that test. Now, listen, let me just say this, man, and I'm going to let y'all go because I'm not trying to get too long-winded on here, okay? Listen, guys, masculine men, from time to time, man, when you are tested, listen, when you are tested, understand you got to stand up to that test. But one of the things I want to be clear is, let's just say, man, something happened, man, and you had to defend yourself, right? And you were just on the, you came up short. You came up on the short end of the stick, right? But you still stood up and you defended yourself. Man, that's cool. That's cool because you did what you had to do to handle the situation. I'm not saying that as a masculine man, you're always going to come out on top. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you're always going to come out on top. What I'm saying is you have to, when that test comes, you got to be ready. You can't turn and run. You understand what I'm saying? You cannot turn and run, period, point blank. You've lost all masculinity when you turn and run. Now, guys, listen, hit me up in the comment section, man. I'm not saying go out here and get yourself hurt, guys. That's not what I'm trying to say. But all I'm saying is, man, it comes with a price. That's all I'm saying. So be careful what you ask for, guys. Listen, I'm going to cut this one short. Comes with a price, guys. That's why you have to stay in that masculine frame. One thing I talked about, being in that gym, physically fit, just in case you get in a situation, man, where you have to defend yourself. Understand what I'm saying, guys? When that test comes, you want to be able to defend yourself, guys, okay? Because the tests are coming. The tests are coming. You will be tested. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I just wanted to put that out there, man. Let you guys know that, hey, it's not all peaches and cream. Don't think because you got the physique, you know what I'm saying? You walking around with the deep voice, you got the stance, you stand stoic. Don't think that it just gets easy at that point because people are going to look at you like, oh man, now I'm not going to mess with him. Oh, no. They're going to come for you, guys, okay? They're going to come for you. Don't be scared. That's all I'm saying, man. When that test comes, be ready for it. All right, fellas, I'm out of here.